on victory, which I think would be an upset victory if Rob can beat Abyss right here.
Well, he is heavily favoring that left arm.
Who's he? Rob Terry.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can see that. If Dad had put a cast on that guy's arm, there'd be a lot of plaster of Paris.
Oh, choke slam by the monster Abyss. That could do it. No, not enough.
Is it plaster of Paris or Paris?
Paris.
Right. So now, I mean, the thing here is Abyss. He's got to try and capitalize on that high impactful choke slam.
And now, Abyss sizing up Rob Terry.
Oh my God.
Rob Terry waiting for him. Look at the strength.
It's like lifting a building. That guy's an animal, man. Rob Terry, the freak for a reason.
And now,
my God.
Over his shoulder. Oh, wow. Power slam.
Like a freaking earthquake in this building.
And two completely impressive power maneuvers. Now, sizing Abyss up for what could be
no way he's
his
gonna get a freak
signature
buster.
maneuver.
No way he's gonna get a freak buster on Abyss. Oh, the referee holding, grabbing the referee. Oh, referee didn't see the low blow by Abyss. Black hole. Oh.
And that's it.
Here's your winner, the monster, Abyss.
An impressive victory over Rob Terry this week on Xplosion for the 6'8", 350-plus pound monster Abyss.
Rob Terry had a great show, no, but I'll tell you what, end of the day, Abyss gets the win.
What a matchup. Abyss victorious this week on TNA Xplosion. Still to come on TNA Xplosion. Robbie E. and Magnus take on the bizarre duo of Eric Young and Orlando Jordan. But up next, Matt Morgan is ready for final resolution. But will Jeff Hardy let him make it through tonight?
Matt Morgan has chosen his special guest referee for final resolution. With Mr. Anderson now in charge, TNA heavyweight champion Jeff Hardy has his work cut out for him.
Lots of things are going through my head. Revenge. Revenge is first and foremost. I can't wait to get my hands on Jeff Hardy. That ranks pretty high up on the list. And then a shot out of left field. Mr. Anderson, of all people, the guy who you can't trust as far as you can throw him, of all people being the one to come and make the save tonight. And on top of that, to take me up on my offer to be the special guest referee in my match versus Hardy. So it's kind of like the calm before the storm. And I'm keeping this blood on my face because I'm waiting for my wife to get here. She's bringing the camera. She's gonna take a picture of this bloody face, and I'm gonna put it right next to my bedstand. So every morning I wake up from now all the way till final resolution, I'm gonna have it ingrained in my head of what Fortune, Hardy, everybody did to me. And I'm going to unleash a fury on Hardy. He's not gonna make it out of that match alive. Now that I got Mr. Anderson out there, for my special guest referee versus Hardy, Immortals, Fortune, it doesn't matter. He's gonna keep all that garbage on the outside and let me do what I do in the middle of that ring. And that's be an athlete in an athletic contest, winning the heavyweight title.
Well, you know, I heard his music, saw him jetting to the ring with that lead pipe, made eye contact with him, and I'll be honest, I didn't sense a bit of fear in his eyes. But I like that. Reminded me of an older me from the other side when I was full of anger and in desperate need of revenge. So Ken's ready. He's ready for that revenge. But he just has to wait.
The Enigma took out Mr. Anderson just weeks ago with a blow to the head that left TNA's biggest asshole with a severe concussion. Revenge must surely be on Anderson's mind heading into final resolution.
Ken Anderson. Ken Anderson. What are we gonna do about him, huh?
Where the hell did he come from?
I don't know where he came from. The hospital, I guess.
Not again. He should have stayed
From a
there.
CAT scan.
Should have stayed there.
Again, Mr. Anderson,
All right.
poking his nose in our
I'm right here.
business.
Hey, Rick's on the phone. He loved it.
Oh, yeah?
He loved what we just did to Matt Morgan.
Well, what does Rick think about Mr. Anderson? Because we just got asked a question. You know, we don't really know what to think other than he's a douche, and he really shouldn't have involved himself in our business.
Okay,
Because he just
I'll
made
ask him.
enemies out of Fortune. Actually, that's what he did. If you wanted to make enemies and make big bad enemies, mission accomplished. Anderson.
He wants another concussion, we'll be glad to give it to
Absolutely.
him.
Well, and you were trying to help give somebody else a concussion. Jeff Hardy.
Hey, the champ came down, said he wanted to swing a chair. Glad to help. Just so happened Anderson
Working on a swing, nothing wrong with that, is it?
Anderson came down like a
golf,
cavalry.
AJ. That's sticking out.
It's not ballet either. You stick your nose in someone else's business like Fortune,
That's what
you're going to pay for it.
His exact words, any means necessary.
Fortune pretty much raided the ring and attacked Matt Morgan. RVD got rid of Rhino and went away. So I had an opportunity, and I got this new finisher called the concussion. And so I instructed Fortune to turn Matt Morgan around. And I was about to hit the concussion, but I hesitated. Ken Anderson returned. And I hesitated. I let his music distract me. So I made a mistake. That's all right.
I'm out there. I'm half unconscious as it is. You know, I took a beating. I'm not scared to say when I took a beating. I took a beating out there. Make no mistake about it. And when they held me up, and they're holding me up for Jeff Hardy like I'm just some piece of and then he has the audacity, with all the blood coming down my eyes, I was able to see one thing, and that's Jeff, as arrogant as that son of a bitch is, to tell them to turn me around so that he could hit me from behind my head with the chair to give me a concussion? Go yourself, Jeff. That's what Anderson was talking about with going past the barrier, the code of honor that we do have in this locker room, that everybody has that shares in this sport. That's what I'm talking about. That's what Anderson was talking about. And how cool of it was Anderson to come out there and stop it from happening. I'll give him the props for that, I will. Me and Ken haven't been best of friends over the time, that's the truth. But Ken hit the nail on the head as well when he said, look, we're not best friends in this. We will beat the dog snot out of each other if we got it in order to win a match. But then that's it. There's no reason to permanently injure one another. There's no reason to purposely try to give somebody a concussion. You see what I'm saying? Let's take the food off of people's table now. And Anderson knows all about that. Hey, it is what it is. You don't work, you don't get paid. It doesn't get much simpler than that. As barbaric as that might sound, that's what we all signed on that dotted line for. We all knew that getting into this. When we signed our contracts to be a professional wrestler one day, that's what we all know. You can't blame the business for that. You blame yourself for that if you got a problem with that. The one thing I do have a problem with is when guys try to purposely put guys on the injured reserve with that concussion. That's my beef.
Will TNA World Heavyweight Champion Jeff Hardy be able to defend his title against the odds this Sunday? Or will Immortal lose their grip on professional wrestling's most coveted title?
Well, you know as well as I do, Hulk Hogan is no stranger to legal battles. So, you know, I trust in Hulk that he'll get that took care of. As far as him not being here, he has nothing to worry about. I am the Morning Star, the chosen one, the Antichrist of professional wrestling. So I'm here to represent Immortal in the most aggressive and passionate fashion. And so I won't let Hogan down. If he's not here, I will get the job done. So Dixie Carter can do